right. All right. So it says I'm live. Let this other computer kick in and see if y'all can hear me. See, can you hear me? Let this other computer kick in. All right, it'll kick in so I hear myself. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? How y'all doing this evening? Hope y'all doing fine. Hope y'all doing fine. Where's y'all at? Where's I'm going? Where's I'm going? There we go, right there. There we go, right there. Oh shit! Hold up. Ain't gonna do no good. Y'all can't see me. There we go. Okay, hold on. Somebody's at my door. Hold on. Hey, Darcy. Hold on, y'all. Talking with my dad. Hold on. Y'all sorry about that, man. I'm talking with my dad. He stopped by for a visit. Yes, Velasco, I was on mute. I know I was on mute. Yeah, and sorry about that, y'all. I didn't mean for the conversation going on that long, but he just stopped by to holler at me. Me personally, I don't like people just popping up in my house like that, but it is what it is. But anyway, though, let's get right into the show because y'all already waited long enough. This your man Chris Storms. We are live on the Chris Storms Show 2.0. Let's get it. All right. What's up, everybody? As always, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't shared it out, please share it out for your boy and send it to your friends, to your family, or whoever who may want to come in or you think who would like to hear commentary that I bring on these videos and shows that I do. Now, let me say a couple of things real quick before I get in to the show. I want y'all to understand, if I do any shows about relationships, and if it's certain things that I say, or is it certain things that I critique, don't automatically assume that something happened to me right then and there. Nothing happened to me. I recently did a video about can people be a fool in a relationship regardless? And had a couple of people ask me, was I okay? As if something had happened to me. When I clearly said in the video as to why I was doing the video. I stated 3 things as to why I did that video. So I don't know how people got out of that video that something had happened to me. And if it's something did happen to me, I won't blast it on social media. The farthest thing I could do is I come over here and share my experience I've had in the past when I talk on certain topics. Because, again, I could talk on the topics because something happened to me in the past. But for me to get on here and talk about something that happened in the present, it's 9 times 10, it's not going to happen, because I'm very private when it comes to this social media shit. So, if I do a video, just don't assume that something has happened to me. You understand? And on top of that, when you comment on my videos, I don't mind people commenting, but when I'm picking up that you being sharp at the mouth and you slick dissing anybody, especially if I see that you slick dissing me, then rest for sure I'm going to correct you when you do it, and I'm going to say something to you when you do it. All right? I mean, everybody can leave their comments without being an asshole. All right? And I think it's one thing in speaking your mind, but I think it's another thing to speak your mind just to get a response out of somebody. That's 2 whole different things. Speak your mind, one thing, because you're speaking on a topic. But to speak your mind just because you're trying to get a rise out of somebody, that's totally different. You're just doing it to be an asshole now. And I can be an asshole right back with you. So I say to you, tread lightly when you come in my comment section. But for the most part, I haven't just really had to get on somebody about that. But recently, I did. But for some reason, after that happened, they took down their comments, in which I wish they hadn't done that, because if I say something to you, it doesn't mean that I want you to take down your comments. I actually want your comments to stay up, because other people may see your comments and maybe they don't see nothing wrong with what you're saying, So I don't mind you leaving it up. But if you are being a dick or an asshole in my comment section, I will come in and say something about it. And if I say something about it, it does not necessarily mean that I got something against you. No, but I'm going to let you know I see what you're doing and you need to stop while you ahead. You understand? And I don't see nothing wrong with that. I think that's just fair. You know, respect me, respect the platform, and I can respect you. Nothing hard about it. But like we always say, if it's something that's being said or a video that you don't like, then you are always welcome to turn off that video. Which I don't know why people don't understand that. They'll still watch a video that they don't like, and I'd be like, no, why would you do that and get yourself all fucked up because something that's being said that you don't like? You understand? So, I want to make that disclaimer. And again, sorry for making y'all wait. Sorry for making y'all wait. But anyway, though, I saw this story on somebody else's YouTube. They didn't do a whole story on it, but they kind of gave a gist of it. Yeah, they are, Brother Sykes. Yeah. They kind of gave like a little short meats and potatoes of the story. But it caught my attention. I let that person know that, you know, I do videos too, you know, and I want to talk about it. And I asked them, did they have a link? And they was like, they had a link. So, of course, they told me where they got it from. So, you know, of course, I did research myself and found the story myself. So, I forget what the YouTuber name is because I want to shout them out. Something Queen J something. So if you ever look at this, Queen, if I mess up your name, I'm sorry, you know, but you know where I got this from. You know, as a matter of fact, I might see in this link so you can take a look at it, you know, so you can see my analysis of the whole situation. Now, let me get y'all the meat and potatoes what's going on. We have a black young student in Florida, high school, who took the SAT. Now, when she took the SAT, her first score was 900, which I thought that was a damn good score. But then again, I've been out of school for a long time, so I don't know what scores are required to pass a SAT now. So what this young lady did, I guess she felt like 900 wasn't enough. She want to go for the big numbers. And that's what she did. After scoring 900, she went back and took it again. And she got 1,200. You would think that's damn good. You did a hell of a job. You pushed yourself to the limit, right? But then, what's good is that you push yourself to the limit just to have, I'm assuming the people who grade the SATs or whatnot, to tell you that your score has been flagged and we think you've been cheating. Isn't that a fucked up feeling? It would be for me. So without further ado, let me switch over and let y'all hear this story, hear this video. And y'all tell me what y'all think about what you're going to hear. And it's actually 2 videos I'm going to show y'all. So let's go.
Miami high school student is now defending her SAT score this morning. When Kamilah Campbell first took the test, she received a 900. 7 months later, she retook the test and her score jumped to 1230. She says it's evidence of her hard work. A letter in the mail said that her answers appeared similar to others who took the test.
To be told, well, you did too much, like you put too much effort in and we don't believe that you could have possibly did this on your own. It's not a good thing.
Well, Campbell is now challenging this letter. She submitted a letter from her tutor and the material she's used to study. Right now, her score is invalid while the investigation continues.
Now, how fucked up is that? Seriously, how fucked up is that? You still in high school. And your grades are outstanding like that. Your grades were outstanding. But somebody, I guess in a sense, claiming it's impossible for somebody to be that smart. What up, Oslan? What up, brother? It's been a while. How you been, man? For somebody to say that it's impossible, in so many words, it's impossible for somebody to be that smart. At least that's what I'm getting out of it. And that's the reason why I asked, is it a possibility, or do anybody think this is a racial issue? Are people who's over the SAT or who monitor the SAT scores, are they saying in so many words they don't believe that a black student can be this smart? Is that their mindset? That a black student cannot be this smart. And y'all know I hate playing the race card. But I'm going to kind of play devil advocate with this one. Because I'm curious, if it had been a white student and they made a high score like that, would this even be a factor? Would it even be a factor? So you push to the limit just to get cut down. And I can imagine how this young lady feel. Because I would feel shitty about this too. Matter of fact, I'd be pissed off. I'd be pissed off because it's showing me that all the work I've done is in vain. Everything I've done is in vain. I did all this studying, probably cut out some activities I wanted to do just to study for this test. And this is what I get? A flag? Really? But let's read the article and see how further down the rabbit hole this goes. Let me switch back over here to where y'all at. Let's go further down the rabbit hole and see where it goes. So it says Kamilah Campbell wants to go to Florida State University and major in dance. She has a 3.1 grade point average and a lifetime of dance experience. But after getting her score from the SAT after her first try of 900, Campbell decided she needed to do better. Her mom got her a tutor, she took online classes, and she got a copy of the Princeton Review Prep book. 7 months later, in October, the high school senior from Miami Gardens, Florida, took the test again. Later, when she got an envelope in the mail, the testing company, she was shocked when she opened it. It was a letter, not results. They said we are writing you because based on a preliminary review, there appears to be substantial evidence that your scores are invalid. It said, our preliminary concerns are based on substantial agreement between your answers on one or more score sections of the test and those of the other test takers. The anomalies noted above raise concerns about the validation, let me just say validation of your scores. Campbell felt like she was being accused of cheating, and she wants to know why she cannot get her new score. She believes her second total score was flagged because it was so much better than her first. She said she called the company and a representative told her she had a combined 1230 from the reading. From the reading, writing and language, math, and essay section on her second effort. A score of 1600 is perfect. I did not cheat. I studied and I focused to achieve my dream, she told reporters Wednesday. I worked so hard, I did everything I could do. Zach Goldberg, the spokesman for the College Board, the company that conducts the SAT, said a score is never flagged for review, solely on score gains. Score gains are celebrated, he said. Scores could be flagged for a number of reasons, including testing sheets having similar answers or an incident occurring at the testing site, he said. Prominent civil rights attorney Ben Crump, a Florida State graduate, got involved when asked to help by the other FSU alums. He is steering Campbell and her mother through the process of demanding the College Board validate her source in time for her to be accepted into the Florida State dance program. At Wednesday's news conference, he said they are giving the company 2 weeks to respond to a demand letter. He reiterated that they believe the score is not being validated because Campbell improved 330 points. Instead of celebrating her achievement, they are trying to assassinate her character, and we won't stand for that, he said. Daisy Gonzalez-Diego, the chief spokesman from the Miami-Dade School District, said the situation was disturbing. Although this is a test administered by a private entity and not MDCPS, we feel a moral obligation to intervene, she said. The school superintendent has asked the College Board for assurance. The investigation will be quick. Goldberg said reviews typically take 4 to 6 weeks. That is crazy. Out of all the stories I have done, regardless of what it is. I never seen no shit like this before. Somebody actually doing something positive and you cutting them down. That's fucking amazing. Somebody does better on the SAT and it gets flagged. Somebody wants to review it. I really don't understand that. I really don't. And this about the answers being the same. What the hell they mean by that? I don't get it. I really don't. If anything, you would think they show you that this person really did study for their test. Trust me, I know. I done took plenty of tests growing up and made major guesses. Some I got right, majority I got wrong. But you don't flag somebody who got a low score. That's suspected. But when somebody already got a high score and then want to take it again, it's an investigation. There's something fishy going on about this situation. Something really fishy going on. So I can kind of understand how this young lady feel. Because again, like I said, if it's me, I would feel the same way too. Y'all doing something fucked up. Real talk. Y'all doing something real fucked up. Something real funky going on here. You understand? So now, let me take y'all to the next news clip. So, on this one, she's asking for evidence. And I don't blame her. I would too. She's asking for evidence. So let me switch y'all over again. And let y'all listen to what she got to say right here. This is my first time hearing this one as well. So we all going to be listening to this together. Let's go.
Board statement is. They say the students' scores were placed under review because of significant evidence of score invalidity due to substantial agreement between your answers on one or more scored sections of the test and those of other test takers. In other words, they're not saying that they flagged it because she improved. They're saying that they found something suspicious between the answers that she had along with other test takers in the way they all got either questions right or wrong.
Allison, this is one of the, well, they're saying two different things, but the story keeps evolving. But this is one of the most un-American things I have ever seen. You are guilty until proven innocent. I mean, and worse than that, you're not told the specific allegations against you. I mean, criminals get more due process than our children who have to be accountable to this SAT educational testing service, this private corporation who tries to sit in determination as the measuring rod for human achievement and academic excellence. She studied harder than she's ever studied in her life. She focused more. She sacrificed more. She checked all the boxes, did everything right, but yet she is now being accused of being a cheater. Yeah. And why? They say, oh, you just have to take our word for it that there's something that we see that's wrong. Yeah. No, you know, they need to tell us.
Well, here's one of the things that they said to us. They gave CNN a statement. This is the third full screen graphic that we have. Another piece of evidence that can be reviewed in a score validity analysis is the student's answer sheet. And, for example, whether the student's scratch work in his or her testing booklet shows calculations or other notes, as legitimate test takers commonly have, or whether the booklet is blank. Kamilah, do you remember taking notes? Do you think that that would help clear all of this up?
I don't recall. I believe some test work I did take scratch work off of, but when you take the test, they let you know beforehand that your scratch work will not be graded nor noticed.
One more thing, Kamilah, they say that they suggest that you take the test again. Can you do that?
No, she's not going to do that. It is unfair to ask her to do that.
Why should she have to do it again? Why should she have to do it again?
They want these students to be accountable to them, but this system is not accountable to anybody. I mean, it's so such power and authority that they wield arbitrarily. I've gotten calls from now over 15 parents around the country saying they did this to my child too. They try to beat these young people into submission. Well, this time they're going to have to be accountable as well. We've talking to her congressional member. There's no oversight for this private corporation that has all this power to decide the future of our young people.
That's a great point. Very quickly, have you heard from Oprah? Is Oprah trying to get involved in Kamilah's case?
Everybody has been reaching out to her saying that they stand with her, and so right now she's focused. This time is of the essence, Allison. They're making decisions whether to accept or reject her, and the scholarship process. She's has a single mother household. This is real to them. This 1230 makes a big difference whether she's going to get into the college of her dreams and whether they can afford it.
So, to be honest, you know, I'm kind of rolling with the attorney, and I'm rolling with her on this one. And one of the main reasons why I'm rolling with them on this, because they telling her to take it again. But here's my thing, though. If she take it again and get the same score, then what? Then what? What happens then? Then y'all done made her go the extra step for no reason when she had it right the first time. She had it right the first time, but y'all make her go into these extra steps just to try to prove something when she already have proved it. So I don't get that why y'all asking her to do it again. And I guess in a sense, I can't blame her for not wanting to do it again. You know, because that's how much this shit right here fucks with the mentality of the young generation. Again, what I say, when black people come together, when I see black people trying to do better, it's a beautiful thing. And to see this young lady not only score high the first time, but even score higher, it's a beautiful thing that she pushed herself to do better when she knew she could do better. She pushed herself to do better when she knew she could do better, and she pushed herself and she got a reward for it. Only to have this reward taken back from her. None of this makes any sense. None of this makes any sense. Now, getting Oprah involved, I don't know how much this is going to help. But Oprah has a strong hold. So maybe she does get involved. I don't know. Hopefully it will turn it for the best. But right now, I just don't see what Oprah can do. But who knows? This is Oprah we talking about. Who knows? Who knows? I just hope that by getting Oprah involved, that this don't turn into a mockery. Meaning that it's going to turn in more about fame than getting to the real issue here. And get to the real issue that other students like her do not go through the same bullshit. All right? That's all I'm hoping for. But it remains to be seen where Oprah gets involved. Brothers, I said, make you feel like the system wants black folks to fail and stay down. That's how, exactly, bro. That's how it's appearing. That's exactly how this is appearing. Man. So let me read y'all what this says, and man, that's gonna be my show for tonight. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it for the people who are gonna come on and watch later on. So it says an attorney for a Florida girl whose SAT retest score, which she claims showed a 330-point improvement over her first try, is being investigated over alleged signs of possible cheating, said Friday. He's waiting for the test administrator to show him their evidence. The test administration, meanwhile, say initial evidence is on the way. So I guess they are going to provide evidence, I guess. The girl, Miami Gardens High School senior Kamilah Campbell, cried foul after she learned her October retest result was being reviewed over concerns her answers aligned too closely with other test takers. She is now being accused of cheating, and why? They say, oh, you just have to take our word for it. In this world nowadays, you don't take nobody's word for shit. All right? You don't take nobody's word for a damn thing. Show me proof that I did anything. Show me proof that I violated. And if you show me proof that I violated or I did anything, then, it'll shut me the fuck up and you have no argument. You got me. All right? But just to say take your word for it, nah, you got to give me something better than that. You got to give me something better than that. So she said, let's take our word for it that there's something that we see that's wrong. Prominent civil rights attorney Ben Crump told CNN's New Day on Friday morning they need to tell us what they see. I agree. Campbell studied harder than she's ever studied in her life to earn a higher score, and her ability to timely apply for a scholarship and her preferred colleges hang in the balance, he said. A report with initial evidence that led to the review was sent early this week and is en route to Campbell, said Zach Goldberg, a spokesman for the College Board which develops the test. Goldberg declined to release details of the evidence to the news media, citing privacy concerns. From 900 to 1230, Campbell, who wants to attend Florida State University and major in dance, has 3.1 grade point average. She says her high school counselor suggested taking the SAT twice. Wants to get an idea of her weakness. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. She says her high school counselor suggested taking the SAT twice, wants to get an idea of her weakness, and second time after further study. She received her first score at 900 early last year. That score was just a basic baseline for me, she told CNN on Friday. So from that point, I just knew, okay, well, I need to work on this. I need to work on that. So her mom got her a tutor. She took online classes, and she got a copy of the Princeton Review Prep book. She retook the test in October. Then the testing company sent her a letter saying the score was being withheld and reviewed. All this other stuff is pretty much repeating what I said earlier, and it's pretty much repeating what the news said, which I know me. However, I will post the links in the description box so y'all can take a look at these yourself. Young lady, you do what you need to do to get this cleared. You do what you need to do to get this fixed. Because I'm with you 100% on this one. You're a young lady trying to make something of yourself. And to have these assholes try to do this to you, that's fucked up. That is fucked up. So you fight, young lady, to get this shit. Because you did all that. I'm like you. I'd be damned if I let all this hard work I did go in vain. All right? So you, your attorney, whoever you can get, you fight this and you get this shit cleared. And I don't blame you for not taking it again. You shouldn't have to take it again. If you got a 900 and you improved yourself better, you shouldn't have to take it again. Because then what's going to happen then? You take it again and you get that same high score, then what? They're going to make you go through hoops and loops again. You ain't got time for that shit. So, young lady, you fight. You fight this shit. And you fight to the last teardrop and you fight to the last sweat drop to get this shit straight. All right? I'm rooting for you. I'm really rooting for you on this one. You understand? So anyway, y'all, you know, I want to come here and show y'all this, you know, and again, like I said, I hate she getting dicked around like this. She shouldn't have to, but I hate she getting dicked around like this. But you know, I think she gonna win at the end. I got faith she's gonna win at the end. But in that though, what say you good people? What you think about this? You know, could it be a racial thing? Who knows? Or could y'all think that maybe it is something they found? I doubt it, but could that be? All right. Hey, Nate, how you doing? But in that though, it's your man Chris Thorns. I'm out. Y'all take care of yourself and each other. All right. Peace.